Hi, I built a small system to make AI answer more reliable. I use a few simple documents like safety rules and project schedule. To test the system, I also added a conflicting document. One source says that inspection is on April 1st, while another says it is planned for April 3rd. In many AI systems, the answer can change depending on how the question is asked. Even if the data is the same, the output may be different, so this makes the system hard to trust. So the goal here is not just to answer the question, but to answer only when the information is supported by data. Um, so the system is simple. I have a backend with fast API while all logic is implemented and small Streamlit interface. This is just demo, so I keep the code minimal and focused on reliability. The key idea is that the system should not blindly trust the model. It always shows the source, checks if the answer is correct, and refuses to answer when needed. For example, can anyone perform electrical work? Here is a normal case. The system gives an answer and shows the exact evidence from the document. It doesn't generate new information, it only uses what is in the data. So the user can see why the answer is correct. Here is another case. For example, what is penalty amount for safety violation? Here's a case where the data is not enough. The system finds something but doesn't answer the actual questions. So instead of guessing, it says, I don't know. This is important because guessing can be dangerous in real system. And this is another case. For example, when is the inspection? So here the system detects conflicting information. One document says it's April 1st, another says April 3rd, and instead of choosing one, the system shows both and warns the user. So instead of trusting a single result, I extract answers from multiple sources and check if they agree. I also validate that answer actually answers the questions, and if something is wrong, the system refuses. We can also retrieve quality using metrics like hit rate or MRR and use LLM as a jet to understand the overall system performance like I did in one of the previous projects that are listed in my CV. But here I focus on a runtime reliability, not on the offline metrics. So the main idea is the system should not just answer, it should know when it is right, when it is wrong, and when it doesn't know. Thank you.